He's coming across, I see him, and he's saying, draw, okay, get ready, draw, get ready, draw. Man, I'm trying to draw, and it's still a little dark. Of course, I'm trying to make every excuse there is that I didn't shoot that bear at 20 yards.
I think we have just set the world on fire. That's not what we intended to do. You might not ever get that opportunity twice, so I'm shaking all over. I guess let's go see what's laying on the ground.
This week on Double Lung Outdoors, we're going to be here in North Carolina. We're going to be hunting giant black bear with Dare to Hyde Outdoor Adventures.
I'm Rob Orr, manager of Dare to Hyde Outdoor Adventures here in Hyde County, North Carolina. This week we have our friends from Double Lung Outdoors down hunting these trophy black bears with us. Matthew is going to be their guide this week. Looking forward to a good week of bear hunting. It's the opening week of the season for us. It's normally a great time to be here. Bears are still out in the agricultural fields feeding on corn, and we're looking forward to a good week of hunting.
Well, we're definitely excited about this week here in North Carolina here with Dare to Hyde. We definitely have heard about the big bear y'all have here and everything. What's going to be the challenging?
We're going to get up in the morning about 3:30. We got to get an early start.
That's going to be a tough one. 3:30.
We got a new farm that has not been disturbed. We've got a ton of berries. We've got a ton of food for them. We've got a bunch of cornfields, and we've got a lot of dikes to hunt off of.
You've got a refuge, and then I guess they've got, you know, they're bedding, and then they go into the fields at night for feeding in your corn or whatever, soybeans or whatever else is out in there. So, you know, I think it's going to be exciting. We definitely seen some good pictures of some big bear here. Here we are on our first morning, and we've got two bear out in front of us, and the winds couldn't be any better. It's in our face. We're going to stay along this dike right here. Got a lot of high grass. He's working his way back this way. They bed down behind us, feed out in the night. So, Nathan, you ready? You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go. That is a big bear right there. Well, the first 10 minutes, I mean, you'll see, we had a bear. He wasn't 20 yards on us, but it just, we just couldn't, I couldn't see to make it happen. He gave me the green light. Jaron said he's on him, but it was just, I mean, the bear was coming across the water, you'll be able to tell. And he just stopped probably within 20 yards and was just kind of looking at us. Unfortunate when he turned, he didn't stop. And I really wasn't comfortable with the shot, so we held off 10 minutes of the first day, so we've got plenty of time ahead of us.
This segment is brought to you by RFJ Auto Partners Incorporated. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealers. Dave Smith Motors, Kellogg, Idaho. Vernon Auto Group, Vernon, Texas. Trucktown Dodge, La Mesa, Texas. Sulphur Springs Dodge, Sulphur Springs, Texas. Greenville Chrysler, Greenville, Texas. Bonham Chrysler, Bonham, Texas. Academy Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Bessemer, Alabama.
Bass Pro Shops. It's more than a store.
It's great service from folks who know what they're talking about.
A place with a great selection of brands you love.
And so many clothing options to choose from.
It's a low price guaranteed.
And free events that are fun for the whole family.
If you've never been to Bass Pro Shops, you don't know what you're missing.
You're watching Double Lung Outdoors TV.
I mean, yeah, he was a good bear. He come in, but it just happened so quick. We just,
Yeah.
I mean, not that we didn't want to take the shot, but I mean, it was just kind of a little tough, and we didn't have really a lot of light, so it was tough. But unfortunate, we passed on him, and then we had actually gotten on to some others out in the field. Double Lung Outdoors coming right at you. 2 bears within 10 minutes. I'm telling you, this is going to get exciting. Stay with us.
We showed up that morning. We got relatively in the same place, but farther down. We glassed and we didn't see the bear we wanted out in the field, so we checked another spot and ended up coming back. Threw my binoculars up and ended up it was a really, really nice bear. We think it was a bear from the previous morning, and he was headed our way.
Well, we're back at it this morning. We just got finished with breakfast, and we're going to get back on them bear this morning. It's kind of early. You got to really get out to the fields early, so here we go.
I'm telling you, we've been here for about a week, seen a lot of good bear. I mean, they have got a ton of bear in this area. They've taken about 15 bear. I mean, they'll range from anywhere from 400 to 600 pounds. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. We did have some bears out in front of us, but we're going to pack it in, and we're possibly going to look at coming back here in December. They have a second season here, kind of mid-December. Jaron and I may try to get down here before we head off to another hunt. Anyway, you're watching Double Lung Outdoors here in North Carolina at Dare to Hyde Outdoor Adventures.
This segment is brought to you by Farm Country Incorporated, Sulphur Springs, Texas. Venture Roofing and Building Supply, your roofing business partner. The 1024 Ranch, time to experience the ultimate Texas hunt.
Welcome to Farm Country Inc., one of Texas' largest Kubota dealers. Kubota is a full-line tractor company. We start here with a full-time farmer machine. Then we go down to the medium-sized guys. Then we've got the weekend warrior specials. And then the most exciting thing we have going for us right now, the new RTVX 1140. It's got an independent rear suspension. It's also got more ground clearance than the Polaris or the Kawasaki. Come see us at Farm Country. We got a little bit of anything and a little bit of everything for just what you want to do.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Dillon Manufacturing. Blinds built to last a lifetime. You're watching Double Lung Outdoors TV.
I'm Rob Orr, manager of Dare to Hyde Outdoor Adventures here in Hyde County, North Carolina. Some of the largest black bears in the world. So East North Carolina affords a unique opportunity to combine hunting and fishing and outdoor recreation all in one small area. We have a lot of trophy black bear hunting, just a high density of large black bears in this area. It's a combination of lots of good food sources for the bears. Our climate doesn't get cool enough in the winter that the bears have to hibernate so they don't lose all that weight. And we have a really dense undercover as well that they can hide in and grow, as well as genetics. It plays a role, of course. But all of those kind of come together to create this perfect storm of bear habitat where we have these trophy bears. This area is known for waterfowl. At one time, this was considered the goose capital of the world, but we're still the largest wintering area for the tundra swan. We have a tremendous amount of waterfowl, over 200,000 that winter right here on Lake Mattamuskeet. We have a high density of whitetails. You can duck hunt, you can bear hunt, you can fish the Pamlico Sound, so it's a neat area. There's a lot of opportunities to combine these outdoor adventures here at one place at one time.
Well, last time we were here, we had our bow, but you know, it just didn't happen out for us. So by God, we brought our McQuarter rifle, our 6.5. We're going to see if we can make it happen with this morning. Well, all we needed him to be was about 300 more pounds. And I think we would have had a bear on the dirt this morning. This was our first morning, and we had a small bear come out. I've really been seeing a big bear on this point right here coming out from feeding, going back into the bedding areas, but unfortunate he didn't cross on us this morning, so we had a small one, but we're gonna pack it up, head in, and then make a game plan for later on, it'd be tomorrow morning. We're on our second morning here at Dare to Hyde. Yesterday was a little slow, and we did have a small bear come in. That's not what we were here for. It rained, and we're hoping that the bears kind of laid up all night, and they're gonna get out of here and feed this morning. We're going into a new place that we haven't hunted, and
They have a little bedding area that they come from, or from the fields to the bedding area. But anyway, it's going to be quick. They'll come from the feeding into the bedding, down a streak they call it, probably no more than 10 yards, 20 yards. And so if it happens, it's going to be fast, but we're going to try to get a camera on it and make this happen. Well, we got here this morning. We've had 3 bear come through. There's no doubt the first bear was a great bear, but Matt felt that there was definitely going to be some better bear come through. So it's still early, so we just held off. First one, actually we seen 4 bear. The first one was a good bear. Unfortunately, we held off. And then the next 2 was, average bear, and then we seen one in behind us. It was another average bear, but we definitely held off on all of them because we feel that there's, some really toads in behind us feeding and gonna cross in to get into the refuge. So we're gonna sit here a little bit longer, and if it doesn't happen, we'll probably come back here tomorrow morning.
This segment is brought to you by Talent Roofing, quality roofing since 1987. Docks Deer Sense, go pure, go fresh, go Docks. Wilderness Whitetails, dare to dream giant dreams. McWhorter Custom Rifles, the most accurate hunting rifles in the world. You're watching Double Lung Outdoors TV.
Well, last morning, Jaron and I, by God, it's always down to the last hour, last minute. And here we are on our last day, but he's got a little honey hole he feels like that he's going to get us into. So we're going to go in there this morning and see if we can get us a big bear knocked down.
That's right. Should be good.
It's been a great morning. Seeing a lot of bear. We're going to hang in here a little bit longer and just see if something comes through here that would definitely be a great bear to take. I hear a bear. He's coming. Well, Matt,
congratulations.
I mean, yeah, he's decent bears. This is our second time here, last day, but I mean, he is a good looking bear. I mean, coat's nice and everything. I can see that from here, but this morning we seen a lot of bear, but I mean, just didn't see the right one. But this one right here, I mean, he's a good bear, a decent bear. So, man, I'm excited. Thank you.
Congratulations.
I'm telling you. Let's get down here and see what we got here.
Let's go get it.
Well, we got it done this morning. This is our second time here down at Dare to Hyde Outdoor Adventures. We were here in November. We come with a bow. We definitely were trying to shoot it with a bow, and unfortunately it didn't work out. We kind of went down to the wire, didn't make it happen. We come back here in December with a muzzle loader, this McQuarter 50 cal. And unfortunately, we're down to the wire again. It was a great morning. I mean, a lot of activity, a lot of bear. You know, unfortunately, we didn't see that 600-700 pound bear, but we really took a great bear. You could tell by the coat. It's been a great week here at Dare to Hyde Outdoor Adventures here in North Carolina. We want to thank you for watching Double Lung Outdoors TV.
This segment is brought to you by Eberly Stock, our favorite hunting pack. SKB Cases since 1977. Carbon Express Arrows. Shoot better with Carbon Express. Dillon Manufacturing. Blinds built to last a lifetime.
I hope you folks enjoyed the show this week. Come back and see us next week, see where the Double Lung group's gonna be. I guarantee you we're gonna be someplace and we're gonna be chasing wild game.